Smoke, I'm finna put a pumpkin on your head.
Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna drop a 50 burger on you whenever you want it. Real quick. 50 burgers.
Oh, I've been playing this shit for like 31 years, bro.
How old are you? 6? It's cool. Maybe the 20 piece. Yeah. Oh, hey, homie, let's play, man. Send me the invite. Yeah, let me break you in right. Yeah. Let me go ahead and put this cookie burger on your head right quick, man. Right. If it was that simple, everybody be good. It is not that simple, brother. I promise you. Send it to Cincy, man. Cincy, man, 513. Oh, yeah? Oh, well. You want to just stay here, please? Yeah, we ain't trying to play. All right, I'm about to accept it right now, Richie. Ready?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas. And the
you can look up the person's name somehow. I forget. I think it's players' matter.
As their guys will do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air.
All right, I accept
We
it.
are underway from AT&T Stadium. On the return is Jordan Lewis. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
Me? Just little personal bag. Just little personal bag. Yeah, it ain't as good as what we smoking on, though. I promise you that. I promise you it ain't as good as what we smoking on. Okay. I'm fucking with the OG. Yeah, you got send me the invite. I accepted it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Nah, where you stay at?
Prescott looks to throw on first. And his first pass is
Yeah, that's some
incomplete.
shit.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think.
Yeah, GD, man, he finally hit me. He told me like 2 years ago. Probably like
again, the 37
6 years ago. He was coming to Cincinnati. He called me like a year ago. Like, what's up, dog? He was like, I'm in Cincinnati.
A second down throw for Prescott.
He said 6 years later.
And that'll be incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine quarterback there to make the play defensively.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs,
okay, I'll look for yours. Hold on.
You absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And they'll get this well past midfield. Just the 35. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. To the air again, Prescott. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and now it's second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second
It shows you offline. No use this, man. Yeah, it shows you offline. It's
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Rich.
The gain on that one as it brings up a third and 10.
It shows you offline, huh?
It gotta be system, man, playing that loud ass shit.
On third down.
That's a pick.
To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. Fourth down, Prescott. Going right side here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
What's wrong, Smoke?
A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. From the red zone now, Prescott.
Good pickup.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here.
Smoke, this happened the last time we played.
I don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And they'll go with a ground attack here. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Down to the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now they'll throw it. Bortles will try to set up the screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. First carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And Lambo will put this one through, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Okay, partner, got to fit in some Super Bowl chatter here. We're going to have New England and the L.A. Rams, 2 teams that had to go on the road and win their respective conference titles.
And think about this. The Patriots, who went to 8 straight AFC championship games, back in the Super Bowl yet again, yet they believe they're the underdogs and feel like the whole world is against them. How did they get to adopt that posture? But it's working for them.
And remember, by the way, the Patriots, their first Super Bowl win was against the Rams back in their St. Louis days.
So a lot has changed for the Rams since then. And the Patriots, consistently the most successful team in the NFL. This is going to be fun.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 2nd down, Prescott again. And he comes back with one complete. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. The give is to Elliott. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Elliott, the leading rusher for the 2nd time in his 3 NFL seasons, 1,434 yards, more than 100 better than second-place Saquon Barkley.
And the offense runs through Ezekiel Elliott in Dallas. He makes them go. And how about how he added to his pass catching this year? His numbers jumped up in a big way. So when Dak Prescott didn't have something downfield, he just dumped it out to the flat to number 21.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points.
I ain't even get my power all the way up.
All things considered, a pretty good
I
kick.
had a
Just
whole
cruel
lot to go.
punishment there to be denied
Spoke.
by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes
It
against
slowed
him.
down on me at the top. I missed it.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and
What you
long
say,
here.
Wolf? Yeah, I did.
shotgun now for Bortles. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. David Irving in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter. Back deep is Tavon Austin. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Now, Charles, as the Cowboys take over here, what do you think of the season that Dallas had? Yes, they get in the playoffs, but that's now 6 straight divisional round games that they've lost.
And that doesn't make you feel great as an organization. But think about this season. They started 3-5, ended up winning their division. Questions about their head coach Jason Garrett's future. They finished 7-1 to claim that 3rd NFC East title in 5 years. And then they added a playoff win over Seattle as well. So I think the future looks good for Dallas. I also like what they're building in terms of Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott on offense. But how about on defense? They got 2 of the better young linebackers in the league, and Jalen Smith and Leighton Vander Esch. Build around them and watch for the Cowboys to be in the mix in years to come.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. On 2nd down, Elliott. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big run that time by Elliott. Give him 42 yards on the ground. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
People, shut the hell up.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st and 10, Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 33 yards. And the Cowboys are in for 6. Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There's so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and
Ballin'.
send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. These Jacksonville Jaguars, as their offense comes back out here, you know, they had a hard fall from 2017. Now, there are falls and there are graceful falls. This was not a graceful fall. It was, wow, from the AFC Championship game to 5-11.
So you're saying it wasn't part of the ballroom dancing course that they might have taken, right? Where it's very graceful in what they're getting done?
Negative.
I mean, they ended up going 5-11. Defense was still good, number 5 in the league, but the offense struggled all season long, finished number 27 in the league, and too many turnovers at key times for the defense to keep up. So look for this team to make a few moves, especially on the offensive side of the ball, and hopefully have a quieter offseason and quieter regular season in 2019.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. And he is going to be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked. Tyrone Crawford in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags.
Boy, stop it.
Here's Bortles to throw. Looking long for Westbrook. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback.
I ain't got nothing to do with me, man. You need to learn how to hit X.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Well, he ain't no good catcher in traffic then.
Terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. And out now come the Cowboys. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
I threw that ball so late.
4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Throwing. Prescott. Throw right side. Taken in by Gallup. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Smoke, you like my style?
First down, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score.
Smoke, you still want me to take the broadcast down?
They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Bortles now on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10.
46.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football.
Who was that? Bot just hopping the party? Bot.
Punch right. Lucy. Check. 380. Lucy.
Yeah.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds.
Bach, I'm out here handling business right now, don't worry.
To see about getting 3 points. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 5th. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just
Smoke,
starting the
you
second
fucked that
half.
play all the way
Get
up.
football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Smoke been denying me. I've been whooping his ass ever since.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed.
Am I lying, though?
Despite the blitz, they're still
Even if it's one game, 7 games. If it was one game, 7 game, nigga, I'm not lying. Been whooping your ass ever
The
since.
Jaguars on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw, it's Bortles. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th.
I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
Bortles and the offense remains put on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Bortles. He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on if you're intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
46.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. On On second down, here's Bortles. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The Jaguars on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Lucy. 380. 380. 372.
Bortles. The open man is sharp. It's complete. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down.
Sunday.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, and now he bowls him over. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Now they'll run it on the toss. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Lucy.
Bortles to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. The Jaguars on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Bortles. Flushed out right. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And Lambeau will put this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And now here come the Cowboys. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
You doing what, bruh?
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another
Smoke,
big
you like
hitter
that
there.
dot?
This one good for 18. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on first, eluding the pressure right, and he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
What's the old adage, be quick but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
Prescott threw that bitch in there, huh, Smoke?
100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Prescott now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. 10 carry out for Elliott. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They go to Elliott again. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that. I
think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team, because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield.
Whoa.
Time for a break.
Whoa.
We'll come back, see what transpires after this. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here in the last game. He'll get 6 on the ground.
Smoke, that was a big-ass hole sitting there.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Whoa.
We do have a flag down.
Whoa.
So let's see what this is about.
What? Look, Ken Wool, Ken Wool, they're cheering for me. I hear you, Wool.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important third down. Here's Elliott. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This offense bent the defense in their long drive downfield, but once they got within sight of the goal line, the defense went to don't break mode and is stiffened.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
You can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't get anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
The extra point, not exactly a thing of beauty, but it does ricochet home. And his guys will take it 10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is score.
And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him as the clock.
Good game, Smoke. Good game, Smoke. I out-coached you. I outplayed you. I outsmarted you.
And they'll run it here. And down he'll go at the 25. It'll be a gain of 11. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Buck, how about you play me?
I would expect to see some pressure here. But it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
What? Why you know niggas like that? Hold on. Why you know niggas like that, though, Bob?
Well, Prescott here to throw. Austin's got it left side. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game.
Good game, Smoke. You can't fuck with me, man.
They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Again to Elliott. And he's going to be met at the
you don't, hey, Smoke, you don't got to count it, but the skull count it, you know.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe
man,
we've
been practicing that play all week before this game. Shit, Smoke.
The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
We practiced that shit all week, Smoke, before this game.
Is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason.
Why you blitzing? You tried it. You had that boy Blake Bortles had 18 yards passing. Oh my God. That boy had. I know you don't want to play me again, Smoke. Now, always remember this shit. I always remember, man.
77 toe tapping in the back of the end zone. That shit ain't real. And I called it too.
Smoke. You can't fuck with me. You want to play again, Smoke? You gonna always remember this day that you have failed to a real champ God. I've been practicing that play all week, Smoke. I'm randomly playing with different people, Smoke. That's how good I am. You hear me, Smoke? I'm playing with random people, Smoke. It ain't the Saints in the Super Bowl, I know that. That's not who that. Send it to Smoke. Send it to Smoke. Send it to Smoke. Yeah, send it to Smoke. Nah, man, send that junk to Young Bop. Man, send it to me, man. Send it to Young Bop, man. Damn, man. Man, send that shit to me, bro. I'ma beat your ass, nigga. Send that shit to Young Bop, man.
And Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this
man, send that shit to Young Bop, bro. I'm ready to play right now.
Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to
that nigga Noah. That nigga Noah. That nigga Noah King when he amongst them. You feel me? Ah.
Two teams here that came into the NFL together back in 1995, and off we go between the Jags and the Panthers. That's fielded in the end zone. And now running right through it. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
So young Jock, you think you the business? I know I'm the best. What you mean? These niggas in here know I'm better than all of them. Fuck. More good to go, bro. Yeah. Hey, you was just talking heavy. That's why you playing blackout, because you tired of being everybody. I don't even play Madden, man. You know, like, I play Madden and lose to my fucking self. You know what I mean? Yeah. I play myself and I lost. And I play other niggas, I beat the fuck out of them. As a matter of fact, fuck it. What do you say? He plays with himself and loses. Whoa. He plays with himself. Like, look here, Smoke. Exercise your wife to shut the fuck up.
On first down, it's Newton. Flush to his right. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16
Look at Cam Newton out here doing what he do.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse, still accurately.
Smoke, if I beat you now, what you gonna say? It's skills, it ain't luck.
Here for first and 10.
If I beat you this time, it's gonna be skills, right?
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Finding some room at midfield. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On 1st and 10, Newton.
Ooh, Jalen Ramsey.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Certainly not how they envision.
That's my first. This is his first time. This is his first time ever picking me up since he's been playing with the Jags.
First drive.
I stay away from him. I stay away from him.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
I stay away from him. No, it was right. It was just Jalen Ramsey.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
That's all that was. That was a good pass. That was
16
just
yards
Ramsey
right
on
off
that
the
nigga.
bat and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of
I don't know
offensive
who on
lines
my
continues to
defense.
evolve, and we're seeing it here.
Smoke
Not only
ain't
are they
gonna let me
controlling
set
things right
shit
at the line
up.
of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get
Thompson,
to linebacker spot, the secondary
Kuechly.
spot,
Okay,
getting
okay.
all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. A gain of 3,
Kuechly.
2nd down.
Had to go get some linebackers who like to run the ball.
They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Why he didn't pick? Why he didn't pick it all?
Incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he stopped immediately there.
Kuechly.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what we call a complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open,
I like it. I like it.
before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball.
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle.
He missed it.
But off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. but it was a crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Attention shifting back to Carolina as they come onto the field, and you talked about it earlier. They started 6-2. Everything was looking good, and 7 losses in a row in 2018. Besides Cam Newton retooling and not maybe running as much, what else needs to happen in Carolina?
I have to start with Cam Newton and his running, because they've wanted him to run the ball less in recent years. But what's that expression that Cam used? A lion's got
What game you watching, Smoke? I mean, Ken Wu?
And it allows him to feel like he's part of the game. Well, they've got to be more judicious about that. He just has to get healthy because he was throwing the football better than he ever had in his career. But I do think the injury changed everything for Carolina, because when he couldn't make the throws necessary, it really hurt them moving the ball downfield and put a lot of pressure on their defense.
And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down. Back-to-back good plays. Have them
I just beat you twice, Smoke.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. No doubt it was a good season.
You like that shit, don't you? I know you like this shit. Keep watching, son. I can teach you something.
How about what he did in the pass game?
Imagine if he just focused on one or the other, the kind of numbers he could put up. Instead, combining fantastic season. Over 1,000 on the ground, over 100 catches in the air. This guy can flat out do it all. And if they weren't worried about injury, the ball comes out.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball.
Smoke! Come on, Smoke! Come on, Smoke!
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. Last time they had
I couldn't do shit.
Field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
I can't believe that just happened, man. He over there happened too. He don't even know how it happened.
Quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
Oh, okay. Take the credit, Smoke. You don't never take the credit when I beat you, though. Why you ain't taking the credit when I beat you 2 times already?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
39, Lucy.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback on offense, to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding up to him.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Mario Addison in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags.
So right. 11.
Now Bortles. And the pressure gets to him again. Julius Peppers in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. And the Jaguars send out their punter. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. It's taken to the 26. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Nigga, drop my ball,
The
man.
offense comes back out onto the field. And job one here,
Fucking
Charles, just
cracker.
keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A very solid gain of 27.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short game. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. A 16-yard touchdown run. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now out come the Jags. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything.
I know you don't like what I do, but I do it because I'm
which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backward.
Hank. Sunday. 11B. Sunday. Omaha. Lucy. Throw that.
Now Bortles. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there and gets the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
On third down, that's Grant. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Fielded at the 20. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A minute 57 to go in this first half.
Smoke.
Back with more
What's
from
my name?
Charlotte after this. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On first down, Newton. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection.
I should have hit X.
Maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Sharpening my skills, so that's all.
Now it's Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And a nice gain at 21 yards. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
Newton on first down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And this will get him all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. A big play there for the Panthers. 43 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you want two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Second and goal from inside the 5. He'll get it up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is third and goal. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Here's the run with Cadet, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. 4th down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. And Gano's kick is right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee.
Hold on, Woo. What you doing, Woo? Don't be over here looking at my sauce.
The half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it first
Stop
and
it,
10. Bortles now on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That boy thought he caught the ball.
1 second remaining in the first half. They'll call the timeout.
That boy thought he caught that. Oh, you got to be quicker than that.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A final shot before half for Bortles. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Captain Motherland. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
You should draft me your franchise.
Charlotte with a Panthers out on top. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
Blake
for a touchback. Out come the
Bortles.
Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives.
Go with Jay Cutler before him home move.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
372. Hank.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Bortles going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Why did he let me pick that, man? I was on it the whole way. Wow, I was on that.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be high glamour in this game.
Spread right. 11B.
Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, a reminder to everyone out there, coming up soon, the NFL Club Championship event. Now, there are a handful of those club events that haven't been determined yet, but eventually there will be a representative from each of the 32 NFL teams. It's about $700,000 worth of prize money, and it's all going to take place live on Twitch every day at 3 Eastern, noon Pacific, starting January 30th and running through February 2nd. Don't miss it. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Smoke, you playing with fire. I don't know why he didn't jump on it.
First down.
Spread right.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45.
That's how you stop that toss shit, Smoke.
Go is a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down, here's Bortles. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Lucy. 372. Throw that. 372.
Bortles now to throw. And that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes in, it's real easy to get
Smoke, I'm out here
started.
saucing on you. I'm saucing on you. That boy don't know what to do. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Where you gonna be? Outside on the corner?
Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Bortles.
How the fuck he gets that open though?
And he takes
Good
this one
throw.
down almost all the way to the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result
How
in
did he get that
23
open?
yards.
I should have played on the middle.
Bortles now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Space to run past the 20. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half. Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, able to avoid him. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now Bortles toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Trade him to me, Smoke.
Here's Bortles to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Dontari Poe able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And
Why you ain't fake the Smoke?
And they get themselves on the board here.
I know you was thinking about it. You're going to save it to the 4th quarter. Try to do it on me. And be like, yeah, nigga. You ain't like that, did you?
Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case, stepped right up like a pro.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first half. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post.
Who is
That's
that?
the help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
So bad.
I don't know about
7
that.
seconds.
Super toe.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
McCaffrey.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And so
Oh my God, dog.
And just shutting him off there. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
A shotgun snap for Newton.
Whoa!
Down he goes. You never want to give up a sack.
Boy,
From
that
the
was
O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons.
that was right on
Especially 'cause they
time,
felt like
Smoke.
they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into
I ain't
every
got
job
this
wanting to keep
playbook
that guy
set all the
clean.
way
They want
here.
that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Can you tell I'm running different? I'm running different
that
plays.
complicates things a bit here. 18
From the
yards to
last
go
game.
now on second down. Out of the gun, Newton. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now they get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Here's Newton. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Now Newton on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Bird. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Let's rock now. Gun, gun.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers. Olsen. Greg Olsen. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
I just missed the field goal, bro.
Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. Gano out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
Wow, how you get it back?
On it. He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief.
You so easy to beat, Smoke. You can't play outside this scheme.
You know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
You can't even play outside this shit you've been doing the whole game. That's what you rely on, man. You got to be better than that, man.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Bortles to throw on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On 3rd down, it's Grant, and he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, Bortles. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Julius Peppers in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up.
Is it skills or just luck or
After the
smoke?
It's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
I'm playing with different people though, Smoke. It's not like I'm constantly playing with the same people.
Throwing now is Bortles. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Mario Addison in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags. Bortles. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to...
Damn, I made that nigga stop playing with his team.
And in a big way.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Newton. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. How good has he been throwing the football, though? Despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Escaping the pressure right.
Come on, Cam Newton, you gotta throw that.
Incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd
Like
down.
my play calling or Smoke?
Like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Panthers going for it on 4th. Newton flushed out right. He may try and run for this. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton.
Oh my God.
There, it's out of bounds, incomplete. Despite the lead,
Bet you like how that even happened, huh?
Not content to sit on this lead at all, and to me it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead?
That's not my name.
Because you always feel like the other team can come back.
Extend it. Have some fun. And now maybe they want some extra time.
My name is Chump God. I come from regions of long, thin blood of royalty.
The Panthers on 3rd down.
Chump God.
They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, here's Newton. And he's got his target. That's more. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there at 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Is that system man that went to sleep that quick?
Probably don't need to run a play.
I got him muted and I can hear him.
On 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. Newton takes it himself. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Panthers
22-3.
are able to grow their lead.
22-3.
Up to go for 2. After the run, Newton going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up.
Correction, 24-3. No, get smoked 3 times.
Gano out to kick this one away. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches
Boy,
want to.
stop
I remember
it.
one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was
It's
lost.
gonna be predictable. This one, this game's gonna be even easier. Everything's gonna be predictable.
Executed well before we get out of here, and that was the message.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Dante Jackson.
I'm gonna score again. 16-6.
The 31-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure's been constant.
Don't get mad at me, because I'm a goat.
The coverage. They've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Newton's going to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Panthers
That pump fake made your safety freeze like a motherfucker.
Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy.
Every
with that
straight
score
shot. Straight
lately.
shot.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points.
Push in on
They're
it.
not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
If they got a dummy safety back there, he'll stop for a second. If his awareness and shit ain't good.
As they get ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to play.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us.
You tried, Smoke. Good game.
Home games, that much we know.
Good game, Smoke.
Our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal: win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win,
I am better.
Boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So you admitting you just a franchise player?
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the
45 passing yards.
I'm Brandon Gardner. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
Panthers ain't that good. You tried it, Smoke, and you failed. Good game, though. I ain't gonna take that from you. You know, you did good. You did your thing. You did what you supposed to. You came out there, you represented it. You feel me?
Quarterback rating was 23.5.
I put hands and feet on that nigga, then, bro. Man, I Smoke. You belong to me, man. You know I'm like an alpha vampire, and I changed you So you're composed to my power. You do what I tell you to do right now. You feel me? He'll like this shit. You know how to screenshot all these gays and recorded each ass whooping you just took now. Ain't no denying this. This is on YouTube forever. Even if I die, long after I die, your grandkids come back and see this shit and see your ass get whooped by Champ God. History. This is history, son. Remember that. My YouTube channel gonna be full of ass whoopers. They gonna be like, damn, man, that nigga was a real good player, man. R.I.P. Champ God. Man, I could play with any team, Smoke. Except for the Giants and the Raiders. I can't fuck with them. And I'm a Giants fan. It's just, their O-line is too weak for me, man. Boy, you don't get your ass up. Hell no. Get your trash ass up out of here. Yeah, me too, bro. I'm going to sleep, man, on cloud 9. Smoking me a black, taking me a shot of this crown. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good whooping on Lil Smoke. We don't call him Smoke, you gotta call him Lil Smoke. You snaked me, Smoke. You turned my boy against me. And then you sit here, you go.
Hey, that was a beautiful piece of work I did there. Oh man, I do a few more charges. I can put a battery in his back and might be able to get him to go to Orlando with pistol in hand. We're working on it.
I was almost gonna hop in your division, man.
We're working on it, man.
Just to whoop on your ass every year.
But then you got scared of Bach and Ace, so you didn't come in the division, right?
That's who in your division?
Yeah.
I hated that.
Ace on the Chiefs.
That's what I thought. I was about to say, I thought Ace was on the Chiefs.
Scared of Bach.
No, I just didn't want to pick up the Eagles, man. They be, you know what I'm saying, in the cold weather. Got a lot of weather in Philly.
Ain't nobody on the Giants, right?
You know, somebody on the Giants. All them teams on that side right there, that division, except for the Cowboys, got a lot of bad weather. And I ain't want to play with them. Giants be raining and snowing. Philly raining and snowing. Redskins raining and snowing. And look, you finna switch your team, ain't you, Smoke?
Nope, I love the bad weather. I'm a ground dude. That's just big stuff for you.
Why don't you just double draft you an O-line and get you a backfield if that's the type of person you are?
Need that.
I mean, if you're a ground and pounder.
Call the group the gang. Put that thing, whip it, this shit give me